Okay, this is for Jaded Fail 5429. Your question is thoughts on squatting and leg exercises during the season. You said that you were just on crutches for the past 6 months. You're wondering about your training volume and how that relates to your squatting volume. The way I think about this right now is that, I'm 10 years graduated from playing D1 college soccer, whatever that means. And we had very strict, it was a demand that during the season, in season, as well as spring training season, we were expected to do weight training. But now that that's not a demand on my time and energy, what I've started to include in my daily routine is the alternating underhand sneak by David Weck. And what this is, it combines balance, timing, coordination, rhythm, explosiveness, weight transfer, all in one movement pattern, right? So if you Google search David Weck, W-E-C-K, what you're going to start to learn are search RMT ropes, RMT rope flow, and what you'll learn are different movement patterns that help train your body to move, right? And it's low impact, but it makes your arms move in a certain way that synchronizes with your feet and your lower body. So the whole body's moving. It's moving in a very rhythmic and flowing state. So I noticed that it's improved every facet of my game, from ball striking to balance to coordination, even to juggling, right? And if you improve juggling, then everything on the field improves. So that being said, right, you gotta ask yourself, how many times is Messi squatting in an average training season, right? Yeah, he's got great trainers, but you just gotta look at his body. It's like, is this guy squatting a lot during season? Is he doing 5x5, sets and reps, right? 5 sets of 5 for muscle mass? You gotta think no, right? If anything, you gotta take it back to the fundamentals. You said you were on crutches for the past 6 weeks, right? So if I'm getting out of crutches, I'm spending a lot of time doing balance work. I'm spending a lot of time whenever possible, even if it's watching TV, even if it's at a standing desk. I'm standing on medicine balls, I'm standing on Bosu balls, I'm standing on a slack block, even a foam pad. You gotta incorporate balance into as many parts of your passive training, right? Balance work is key. The next thing I'd spend a lot of time doing, rope flow, especially the alternating underhand sneak. David Weck says if you could only learn one rope flow pattern, learn the alternating underhand sneak. Third thing, juggling. If you're not spending 2 to 3 minutes a day, right, 5 minutes a day juggling, and you're worried about squatting more than you are about getting touches on the ball, right? You gotta spend major time on major things. If you're spending so much time on squatting, worry about getting to and from gym, and you can't even keep a ball up for 5 minutes, I think that's a great indicator of a place to start, right? I wouldn't even think about squatting until I've mastered the ability to just keep a ball up with any part of your body for 5 minutes, or total parts of your body, right? So those 3 things: balance, rope flow, right? David Weck rope flow, and juggling. If you check out _Thai.fitness _, right? If you talk about explosiveness, you're talking about first touch, ball control, passing, shooting. I mean, these are all things that if you spend some time juggling, that juggling's going to improve all these things. If you scroll back to Thai Fitness's earlier posts, you could see how he's gone from very, very simple juggling patterns, and you could see how those progress into even more and more challenging juggling patterns. But you got to learn the fundamentals first. I'm talking right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot, right? These are simple things you could do every day, but they're not glamorous, right? They're not necessarily things that you're gonna get a lot of love for on the internet, or, you know, they're not fancy things, but that doesn't mean to say that they won't help your trajectory of training, and something that if you were to invest in a few minutes every day, you know, that's the key to growing your life, especially through football, right? Balance, David Weck rope flow, juggling, and I think a close fourth. I've been telling everyone I can about this, right? If you search Dr. Vranich, Vranich, breathing, how to breathe, that's going to influence every single aspect of your life if you know how to breathe properly. And you know, chances are, if someone tells you to take a deep breath, the way you're going to breathe is by breathing into your upper back chest. Supposedly this is the wrong way to breathe, right? The right way to breathe is going horizontal, right? You got to change into a horizontal breather, not a vertical breather. So check out those links, right? Google search Dr. Vranich, how to breathe. That's a TED Talk. _Thai.fitness_ on Instagram. You could search, just Google David Weck, W-E-C-K, rope flow, and find more information about that, especially the alternating underhand sneak, and what was the first one? Balance, right? If you're just getting out of crutches, focus on balance, because you could do balance passively, right? Passively, just like standing on one leg right here, and you could do it semi-passively, standing at your desk, right? Watching TV, and that's, you know, you can incorporate those things not just in a gym setting, but you can do this at your, you know, where you practice, even before practice. You can do it after practice. So don't limit your development. Don't limit your development in strength, and don't limit your development strength to just the gym where it's only squats are available. You gotta take soccer training with you everywhere you go, so you're always progressing, you're always improving, right? It's not like, okay, I go to the gym to do weight training and then I go to the soccer field to do soccer training. It's like everywhere, the world's literally becomes your training facility, right? I brought a ball on a rope to France, and I spent the whole day walking around in France, and I swear to God, I got between 2,000 and 4,000 touches with a ball and a rope, just sightseeing and hanging out in a day in Paris. So, you know, you got to bring your training with you everywhere you go and make it a part of your lifestyle. So just a few things to keep in mind. I hope this helps. Reach out with any questions. Okay.